tires are arguably the most important thing that you have to check on your motorcycle, because that is what keeps you braking and handling and keeping the motorcycle comfortable so you can enjoy it as long as possible. We're going to talk more about a little bit more in-depth inspection of the tires. So one thing you want to check for is dry rot. There's normally going to be cracking right around here where you see the numbers and things of that nature. You may also see it actually in the tread up here. This tire does not have it, but it would be almost like micro cracks. If you see it to where you can actually grab it with your fingernail, then I would start looking for new tires, because it's a hazard for a potential blowout, especially once you get to high speeds and the tire heats up. That's where you're going to see a blowout possible. So we're also going to check the shelf life of the tire, how long the tire has been on the motorcycle, or how long since the tire was manufactured. Obviously, most people are going to wear out a tire before that happens. However, there's a simple check. Every tire has a number that is stamped in it at the factory. It's called the DOT number for the Department of Transportation. You have the serial number up here, which is for the manufacturer. It tells you which assembly line, which factory it came from. However, the last four are the ones we're concerned about. So this one we see 0714. That means it was made in the 7th week of 2014. Okay? The shelf life of the tire is normally 3 to 5 years. However, sometimes you'll see where they'll last longer before they dry rot or before you wear them out. However, after 5 years, I would really start checking them more often. Harley generally recommends you check your tires every time you ride. Realistically, I understand most people aren't going to do that. I would recommend checking them weekly, at the very minimum monthly. Okay, I know some people, we get bikes that come in here sometimes and they'll have half the pressure they should have. It's very unsafe. Really recommend checking them more often, just so you have a more enjoyable ride as well as a safer ride. So as you can see, this tire is kind of old. Okay, we're looking at about 7 years old now. This one over here is one. Again, we have the DOT, and then we have an 8-digit serial code. This one was made in the 34th week of 2020, so this tire is fairly new. Obviously, this one still has quite a bit of life left in it, as far as shelf life or sitting on the motorcycle in the garage if you can't ride as often, things like that. Just another thing to keep in mind along with the dry rot. So please keep an eye on your tires. It is crucial for a safe motorcycling experience. So if you have any questions about your tires or tires in general, or you think you might have a safety hazard with one of your tires, there's a concern you have, anything you want us to look at, you can either get the bike brought up here, or you can take a picture, as long as it's a very clear picture, and you can either send it to us on our Facebook page, or even send it in an email to us, and we can take a look at it, and we'll analyze your tire, and we'll let you know whether or not we would recommend riding it, or if you should find a way of getting it here for us to take a closer look at and potentially replace your tire for you.